Welcome, Watchers of Illusion, to my Castle of Confusion on the 15th of February. Hope you're having a very good day. Having a look at Genesis, Dawn of a New Day on the ZX Spectrum, as it's Spectrum Week, and we are halfway through, which is great. It's gone quite quick, actually. This game released in 2010. These recent games are really becoming a bit of a phenomenon, really. It's great to see such recent games on such an old console. I mean, console. See, I haven't even got my brain in gear today. Computer, home computer. Yes, the ZX Spectrum. This is a 128K game, as you can probably tell from the amount of graphics and the fact the music is present and sound effects are present. Now, the one thing that I notice a lot with these modern day games, and it's a bit of a shame in a way, because there's so many good features that they can squeeze out of the computer now that people couldn't do back in the day. So it's actually a really nice thing to be able to have these games playing at maximum capacity, but it's just a shame we never got to sort of play them back in the day. Now, this game is bloody hard, but it's bloody good. It's obviously, there's a lot of inspiration taken from many games. So I mean, like, you're looking at your R-Type, you're looking at Salamander, you're looking at all of those sort of genre of games, which are really good. So there's no complaints from me on that score. Okay, so let's have a look at the UI. So you've got at the bottom there, you've got your lives. A nice generous 5 lives. You do need them, by the way. And the little purple thing it's like a smart bomb. If you hold down the fire button for an extended time, you can actually see down in the bottom right hand corner underneath where it says max with the red lettering there. Every time I push fire, a little purple bar starts to appear. Now, if I hold my finger down on the fire button and then let go, I just get this massive pulse that will detonate everything on the screen. Now, this game is not easy. I have to tell you this, it's not easy. So I'm going to do my best for this review, and I'm hopefully going to take you through a couple of levels, which would be great. But I want you to see how much effort has been put into this game. I mean, just look at the animation on the firing. Whenever I let go with the firing, those the two nacelles on top of there are just pulsing away. Absolutely brilliant. I actually love this game. I've been playing it a little bit this afternoon to sort of get to grips with it, and it's still not easy. You've got an inertia option, which, if you look at the ship and the way it moves, if you turn inertia off, as a beginner, you're probably going to have a better time with this. I just got stuck into it and couldn't be bothered to turn inertia off. I think I might have to live stream this one at some point because it's really good. Now, you do get continues as well, which is very much needed. I'll have to tell you this. This game is going to you're either going to really enjoy it or it's going to rip your hair out. But I'll leave that down to you to have a go at. This game is downloadable. You can have a go on this on the emulators, but you can actually play it on an actual Spectrum as well. This is the +3 version that we're playing on here, disc version, which is lovely. And this game was released by Retroworks, which is a Spanish company, and they should be very very pleased with themselves. This game is stunning. They've done a really nice job with the colours. I mean, look at this. There's minimal on the screen. You don't need to have masses of stuff on a game to make it good. They've kind of got the right idea. The difficulty level, like I said, can be a bit tricky, but I think they've got it right. The collision detection is absolutely spot on. Although you'll probably be going, it's not fair, I got hit by a tiny little pixel out. But no, it's actually very, very good. Music as well is absolutely fantastic. I have to say that the sound and the music on this game, the fact that you've got both going on and all of the graphics going on at the same time, absolutely fantastic. Now, you've got end bosses here. This is an end of level boss now. And so you just basically have to shoot there. It's going to throw little spaceships out at you. And I love that little animation there. I see I used my smart bomb there and the screen flashed. I have 0 lives left, so I'm hopefully going to get to the next level and show you that before I... There we go. So let's have the score multiplier. I just can't believe this is a Spectrum game, to be honest. And now into the next level, and we've got more music, and we've got more bad guys, and the scenery again. It's absolutely... I could just play this for ages, and I'm not a really big fan of shoot-em-ups, really, but I actually am enjoying this immensely. So yeah, I think I might have to put this one on a live stream at some point, just so you can have a look properly as well. but I'm going to go through as much as I can. Now, you do get bonus pickups on this, so you can get, as you saw earlier on, I had triple firepower, which doesn't carry over, I have to say, which is a bit of a shame, but it does make you work for your pickups. But you can see, difficulty-wise, it's not actually that bad. It's, you know, if you could play this as a complete novice. Now, I remember there are some games that you just jump into and they are immensely difficult from the off. A lot of these mistakes I'm making are actually my mistakes. It's not anything to do with the game difficulty, it's just me being a blundering idiot. But nice continue screen there, nice use of the colours. And you get you get quite a lot of continues. I think it's 5 continues, but you get 5 lives per continue, which is very generous. In most of these games you have 2 lives or 3 lives at maximum, but 5 lives is very nice. And you get 1 smart bomb. And you can see there, I've got an S there, I'm going to pick that up, and it gives me the big like pulse laser beam. That's quite nice as well. But you've got to be careful because everything on the screen can kill you. There you go, a bit too close to the top, and I died, but never mind. These little mobs here are quite cute. They actually jump up into the air, and that's quite nice. But you can see everything's laid out really nicely, so it's not really, you know, it's not Mission Impossible by any stretch, but it's this is why the inertia might need to be turned off, because when you go down, your ship continues to just drop down for a millisecond more. So if you want to have an easier time of this game, turn the inertia option off at the start menu. But you know, I'm playing it with inertia on, hardcore and all that. But you can see how easy it is for me to collide with scenery because of that inertia mode. So you just got to be careful on it. But you know, if you want an easy time of it, inertia off. If you want to have a bit of a challenge, keep the inertia on. I would recommend to keep it on, just because, you know, it just adds that extra element to the game, and it's the way it really should be played. So yes, this is good fun. I'm enjoying this, and it's nice to play a game that's not from like a mainstream company as well. So it's kind of nice. This was released on the MSX as well, so it is available on multi-format and tape and disc for the Speccy, which is lovely. But yeah, and there are restart points as well, but you don't actually activate them. You just get to a certain point in the game, and there you go. Those things can kill you, so you've got to blow them up to get the power up. So I recommend this game wholeheartedly. I mean, this is going to be a high scorer. I mean, there's not really anything I can sort of gripe on it about, really. I mean, difficulty level maybe, but then again, you know, not all games should be made easy peasy. And I think the learning curve on it is absolutely brilliant. So they've done an absolutely phenomenally good job with the game. It's just, oh, there you go. Now I've got it. Not gonna. Oh, there, managed to do it that time. So you can see not everything fires at you either. You know, you've got some ships that just sort of fly towards you, and then others that actually open fire on you and all this stuff. So you've got to be sort of mindful of what's going on. Now you've got little bits like this where you've got to, yeah, just the slightest touch. There you go. I've got 2 credits, 2 continues left. So I think you get 3 continues in total. But I mean, still, that's quite generous, considering that you do get your 5 live total. But ladies and gentlemen, you do need your 5 lives, and I think I've just stuffed this up because there's no one going through that gap. Yeah, exactly. So you got to judge the screen as well. There's quite a lot going on that you've got to be aware of. You've got missiles flying off in directions. You've got gun placements all over the screen. You've got missile canisters all over the place, like that one. And yeah, so it keeps you on your toes, and I like that. I actually prefer this triple fire gun. You can sort of cover more of the screen with it, which is nice. And I like the fact that you don't have like continual fire either. You know, you've got to be careful where you use your fire, and just be aware of what you're doing. Oh, bloody hell. But, you know, little things, ladies and gents, little things. But, no, absolutely phenomenal. Love this game. Absolutely love it. And, you know, 2010, it's only, 7 years ago? So that's quite recent when you put it into context that the Spectrum's 35 years old. That was released 7 years ago. So absolutely brilliant. You know, I think you'll enjoy this. If you like space games, you're gonna absolutely revel in this, and you're gonna be in your element. I do suggest, though, if you're not into space games, have a go, because you may surprise yourself and enjoy it. I mean, it's like just R-type of game, and brilliant. And I'm just not concentrating, so you have to excuse my rubbishness. I'm normally better than this, but there we go. Second time of playing it today. But I thought I'd have a bit of a go. Saw this actually on someone's Facebook group yesterday, and I thought, I'll have a go at that, and I actually really enjoyed it. So I thought, yeah, that's today's review sorted. Hope you're enjoying this week, by the way. It's ZX Spectrum week to celebrate 35 years. 35 years! The Spectrum's 5 years younger than me. I was just like, wow. And the Spectrum was a massive part of my childhood, so being able to do a week like this has been an absolute joy and privilege to bring some of these games to you and see what... and your comments and suggestions and stuff really do mean a lot to me, so thank you very much for everyone that's tuned in. And by the way, hello to new subscribers. Somehow I managed to jump up quite a few numbers this week, so thank you very much for everyone that's subscribing. Really do appreciate your time to pop along to my humble little channel and watch my reviews. I really hope you're enjoying the content, and yeah, so massive hello to you guys, and mega thanks to all of you for tuning in. You're keeping me busy, which is great. I'm actually on Facebook as well, which I'm planning on doing some live streams, so if you look up the Retro Revival Show, I think that's what it is. Let me just double check that for you, because I'm actually on Facebook right now. So if you look up the Retro Revival Show on Facebook, you should find me on there. So come along, join the page, and be privy to some live streams, conversation, and all that stuff in the very near future. But this, ladies and gentlemen, has been Genesis, Dawn of a New Day, and I can't push this up enough. It's going to be, it's going to be a top score, 5 out of 5. I can't warrant giving it anything lower than that. But let's see. I've got another stage. I'm going to just do a little bit more. I don't think I've got any lives left. But look at the graphics on this. It's absolutely fantastic. Animations are great. Sounds great. Music's great. Gameplay, absolutely brilliant. So, top score here for Genesis, Dawn of a New Day on the ZX Spectrum. Go and check it out, guys. Just pop it into Google and get yourself a copy. Absolutely brilliant. And don't think you'll regret it. And it's free. So, what have you got to lose? Anyway, remember to like, share, and subscribe if you're enjoying my content. I will catch you tomorrow for another ZX Spectrum classic. So until then, my friends, goodbye.